around midstream, I did mention something about Harry Potter. I wanted to address some things about the whole fiasco that is going on currently within this ominous fandom, and regarding whether if I, as a small fry, an itty bitty fishy on the big sea of entertainment media, will ever touch Hogwarts Legacy. Thing is, I did went out on my way to actually ask trans friends, because I do have trans friends, and I went to them and I'm like, dude, do I respect you? Would you hate me, or do you think I'm transphobic if I play this game? And the answer was like, of course not. It's stupid whatever is going on. You can play a game. You're not gonna be transphobic just because you play a game. Second of all, I do not get any kind of money out of these streams either way, or not yet, I guess. Whether if I buy this game and play this game, you guys have no obligation to donate or anything if I play this game, or if anybody plays the game, only if you think that they are playing for a good reason, like, I don't know, they make a charity towards trans people, which is very nice and you should donate them. But then again, hating a game just because of somebody who wrote a book is absolutely hideous and stupid. And to continue on this train of thoughts, I was thinking about it. I really was thinking about playing that ominous game called Hogwarts Legacy, because I thought, it's magic, we kill people with spells and it's cool. However, there is one thing that not many people know about me, and now you will. When I was in uni, my plan was to write a thesis, aka my bachelor degree, regarding the Hungarian translation of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I did, well, literature when I was a uni student, and I loved literature back then because I was stupid. The thing is, I originally wanted to write something about Japanese people and Japanese words that are not translatable, and I thought that it would be such a cool thing to make a research about it. But the professor that I was writing under came to this day, told me that it is not possible because I am an English major and I can only focus on English related books, aka any kind of literature that was written originally in English, and to see its translated forms, aka on translation there were no chances on writing on interesting topics. Like, I could not write about research. I could only do straight on translation researches, aka checking what was changed, what was not, what looks better, what looks not. And I hated that. I hated the fact that I couldn't do what I liked. And as I was talking to people that are very dear to me, told me, well, if you can only do translation or verifying translations, why not choose Harry Potter? Because it's a good book in quote marks, okay? Not because it's good written, but because the Hungarian translation has so many differences from the English. There's a lot of words change, a lot of names change. Hogwarts is called Roxford. Okay, it has no fucking to do with Hogwarts. The 4 houses are called Gryffindor, Mordekar, Pugrabugr, Hollowhat. Again, they make no sense, and I'll dare you to try guess which one is which, okay? There I was like, wait a sec, you're right. The first book has a lot of lore in it, has a lot of words in it that I could translate or I can analyze. As I was doing my fucking degree, I realized that I hate the entire premise of literature university because I can't do anything with it, okay? Even if I get a degree, what am I gonna do? I cannot be a translator because I need a master degree, and I hated the idea of master so much. And then I was like, okay, I could be an editor. I hate editing other people's work because I'm a judgmental bitch. I judge myself, I'm gonna judge others. I don't want to do that. What else? Teacher? I don't think I'm a teacher material because there are so many bullshit things that you have to teach to little kids that they have no need of. And if I wanted to be a teacher in high school, because that's so much better, again, I need a master degree. So I said, no. I am a failure. Whoever stands in front of you right now is sadly a failure. I am, however you want to call it, a dropout. I did not finish that thesis on Harry Potter's translation, and so nobody will ever see the fact that I actually worked on something that was Harry Potter related. I have a question. Does it make me transphobic that I try to search on a translation of this infamous fucking media? Of course not. And second of all, what I liked about Harry Potter had nothing to do with J.K. Rowling, but everything to do with the man who translated it. I grew up with a translation, and I'm pretty sure many people in Europe grew up with translation and not the source material. So whatever we might have liked about it was all thanks to people who sat down and put hard work on it to translate it to all these children into different languages: Romanian, Hungarian, Czech, I don't know, Croatian, Italian, French, German, whatever you want to call it, okay? We might like this entire franchise just because of people who translated it much better. And of course we have the fanfics. Without My Immortal, the infamous My Immortal, we wouldn't be here, okay? The world would have ended in 2012 if Tara didn't wrote My Immortal back in 2006, I think. And I dare everyone who is here to either watch Holly Does Things or the internet historian read out this infamous piece of media. A lot of people did more work on the story than the author, trying to fix and explain stuff. Exactly. To go back to Hogwarts Legacy, I would have liked to play this game solely for the reason to see what the devs did with it, because even if you wanna play the game without judgments, without any kind of idea like who J.K. Rowling is, what she is, what she's doing, what kind of a person she is, you're still gonna judge the game as a game, and you're still gonna see that it's still your typical fucking open world game that is a copy of a copy of a copy. It's nothing new, it's the same old game with the same mechanics, but you can keep fancy animals in your fucking closet. So wow, are you a furry? No. In the end, as I was saying, that nobody knows that I wanted to write about Harry Potter's translation, and nobody actually saw that translation. Nobody will ever see me play Hogwarts Legacy. Even if I have the game, I bought it to check out what it is, or if I get it as a gift, I don't think that I will ever stream it. Not because I hate J.K. Rowling, not because I hate people on Twitter, not because I am transphobe, not because I am trans supportive, because I don't want people to come at my ass when I'm trying to enjoy myself. It's like you judging me for the porn I watch. I'm not judging you for the porn you watch, you shouldn't judge me for the porn I watch. And to top everything with this, I don't think y'all deserve to ruin my experience, because there are gonna be people who come at me, be like, what the f are you doing, how dare you? And even if I tell them, hey, I talked to a trans person, they're gonna be like, oh, but you didn't talk to me, or but you didn't announce that you talked to 100 trans people, like it's a family fraud. We asked 100 trans people, is it okay to play Hogwarts Legacy? It's not how it works. If people cannot enjoy something with me, or people cannot enjoy that we talk about something together, I am not gonna risk myself to sit down and play a game that just causes pain to people. Pain to people who trying to play it, pain to people who don't even try to play it, and most especially pain to people who don't even know that things are going down because of them. There are trans people out there who hate to be trans because of what other trans or the so-called allies are doing. What the allies should do is to shut the fuck up and see if there are more trans people hating this game or less. Then again, we also have the clean-headed people who be like, it's just a game, it's just a prank, bro, it's just a game. And I also view it like that. It's a piece of media that originated from an absolutely jacked bullshit author and tried to, I don't know, be a bit better than it actually is. And that's not a problem. People who worked on Hogwarts Legacy are trying to make something better, and where they failed has nothing to do with J.K. Rowling. Where they failed were basic game design, enemy design, in a way that they're just repeating themselves on the open map. And again, it's just an all, again, cliche f***ing game. If I ever have the game, I will play it in peace, and I will put on it later on Instagram or Twitter, because again, it's not worth it to stream something and see people come at me, even if I'm just a small fry and a small fish in this big sea of entertainment. Just like Lovecraft, who was very anxious racist person, but a lot of people like his work. Exactly, there's the thing, they're always gonna be shit authors, and they're always gonna be good media. J.K. Rowling is a shit of a cunt, but what she wrote was pretty worth changing. It did something, it created a kind of, I don't know, trope of the nerdy guy who saves the world, and it just keeps going on because that's such a great fucking idea. And fucking young adults buy it. I'm not a young adult anymore, I fucking hate it. Well, some of you, I'm not sure how many, remember that my very first live was actually on Instagram, where I was talking about an infamous book, according to me, that was called Phantom. And I hated Phantom so much because it shat on every fucking trope of dark romance. It was kinky, but it was awful. The BDSM was not BDSM, it was torture, but for some reason, the main character decided that it makes her horny. I hated the book so much, but if anyone remembers it and anyone can back me up who actually watched that stream, and I would thank you for that. Y'all remember I said I'm not gonna name the author because I have nothing against the author. I don't hate the author, I just hate what she wrote. On the other hand, I don't actually like pretty much hate Harry Potter, I hate its author because what she did. There are differences. I don't hate the author because she wrote the book, I hate the author because she's a f***ing transphobe or sponsoring people who trying to erase people's dream of changing their gender. Thank you for dropping by and thank you for listening to my rant about this whole fiasco that is going on. I'ma be off now. Bye bye.